Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Today I'm very tired, I'm on like 5 hours of sleep, but we're still going to play, of course. So let's hop right into a game, and hopefully we're going to stay above 1500. Yesterday's loss was pretty brutal, but we're going to try to come back from it. And today we are playing against d4, I play the King's Indian. We're going to see if we're playing a normal King's Indian defense, or if my opponent's going to throw us in for a loop, like the last one did. The last one actually played b4 in this position, I believe, which was pretty wild. Didn't end too well for them. But I don't know, maybe opponent this time will play more mainline stuff. I'm expecting this and this, but anything is possible at 1500. So we're going to just see what happens. And hopefully we're going to be able to adapt. Okay, we play d6 here. And to be honest, I know that playing e5 here is a terrible move, but I'm so bad at punishing it, it's actually a bit scary. Or no, sorry, I mean, obviously they go knight f3 first, but I'm so bad at punishing that it's actually a little bit scary. So hopefully they don't test me too hard on that. I also don't know why they're thinking too hard right now, because this is all very, very mild stuff that's happened so far. And okay, so we are getting what seems to be a pretty normal King's Indian, and wow, they castle, and for the first time in a while, I might actually be in a King's Indian defense setup that I know. Of course, it depends on what they play. But we're gonna see. I actually know quite a few lines here. Okay, that's the. I was actually hoping that they weren't gonna play this, because this is the one that I always forget for some reason. It's like a Gligoric variation, but not quite. I don't know why I never remember this one. I believe that the move is knight g4, but I wouldn't be surprised if I was entirely wrong. But I'm pretty confident that's the move, and then it follows up with some complications, and then I move back. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the move... Oh no, what am I talking about? I've studied this. The move is queen e7. I don't know what I was getting into there. I just remembered bishop e3 line is queen e7. So, never mind. Okay, queen c2. The move here, I believe, is c6. Just via my preparation. Although it does depend what they do next. If they play like something like rook d1, we're going to play h6. But I do have a few lines prepped here, so maybe we're going to be able to use them, but to be honest, I have almost no practice in like the actual King's Indian defense. So even if I can play them, I'm not sure how well I'll be able to. Okay, so far we're following a pretty well-known line. I'm going to play h6, and pretty soon I'm going to be trying to reroute my knights, trying to push f5, trying to attack. Oh, that's a move, but I forget what to do. Wait. No, this is the... Wait a minute. This is a super cool line, actually. In this position, I might have a knight sack in the near future, depending on what they do. But the move here is knight g4. Depending on where they go, I might have a knight sack in the very near future, which is exciting. Which is actually very exciting, but I'm going to be very sure, or I'm going to have to be very sure. I think if they play bishop c1 here, I might have a knight sacrifice. Dang, okay, they take the safe route, but is that even a good move? I don't think that's even a good move. I don't think that's even a good move, because now I win their dark square bishop and mine will be uncontested. The line I was talking about was if they hadn't played h3 and they played bishop c1, then there's actually a little trap here. I take on d4. If they recapture with the knight, I go knight takes f2, king takes f2, queen h4, and then no matter where the king goes, I basically just run him down. I check him here. If he recaptures, I capture his rook. He moves so that means that he has to move the king again. I give him more checks and stuff. I'll show you after the game what I was talking about. But he does just play h3, and I see no reason why I shouldn't just take the bishop. Obviously, we aren't going to take here first because that would give him tempo, so we're just going to take. And, I mean, now I think that we just have a very solid position. We definitely have the better pawn structure. We don't want to push this too soon, I think. We probably could just take. Is a very serious candidate move. Additionally, I could probably reroute my knight again. Could bring my rook into d8. This isn't a line that I know. I mean, I feel like a lot of moves are winning, or not winning, but doing well here. This is by no means bad for white, I think. Definitely not the best option, though. Because, I mean, if I take here, then they're definitely just going to recapture. And my d6 pawn is my biggest worry here. So right now I'm debating between taking, playing knight f6, and playing rook d8. I think that they're both fine. If I play here, though, then he can take and double capture. So that actually isn't a move that I want to play. I think that I'm going to want to capture at some point first, but I don't see why I wouldn't begin by playing rook d8. And he could always push here, but in that case I'm going to lock it up and try to attack him on the king side. I would definitely not recapture if he pushes, because most of the counterplay in the King's Indian comes from the king side attack. And yeah, okay, he does push. Like I said, taking here would be a massive mistake, I believe. Actually, now that I look at it, if this happens, I could push this. Wait, let me actually calculate that for a minute. Here takes, then I push here. I'm attacking a few different things. Where does he move his knight? Nowhere good, actually. But why make it complicated? I think that the move is here. In fact, I'm very confident that it is. So I'm going to play it. And now we're going to play for the f5 break. We're going to try to route the knight to h7, then play f5, and try to crush him. But we're going to have to be very wary of the queenside counter attack. So this is a very exciting game. And it's going to probably be a long one as well. Don't fully see the point of that. Don't fully see the point of that. And now my rook on d8 is looking a little bit misplaced. It would definitely be better if I hadn't moved that. Oh, I see the point of that. He wants to keep control of this, but of the f5 square. But yeah, this guy is actually very positionally aware, it seems. But we should be okay as long as we can get the knight in. And with that in mind, I'm going to do this, opening up the bishop, and also moving the knight. This would be a mistake, I'm confident to say, because then I can double attack it. And if he recaptures, then my bishop is super strong, because my bishop is pretty dormant right now, but it won't be forever. Okay, so he's gearing up for this. Do I have to respond with a5? Because that would leave a pretty darn big hole over here. I'm actually okay with after a5 playing b6, I think, and then captures, and I don't think he has that much of an attack. So I think I might be able to ignore him. If I was better at chess, I would consider this sacrifice, but I'm not. So I'm not going to. Maybe I could even consider this, but then he pushes and it gets a little bit hard to break through. So never mind. I think that I do want to play knight h7 with the idea of going up to g5, trading knights, and then possibly breaking with f5. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm assuming he's going to try to break the center, but if he does, I'm just going to keep it solid. Just keeping it solid. Sometimes that's the most you can do. And this is going to be a fascinating game to review. You know, I was tired going into today, but now I'm wide awake. because chess like this is not something that you get to play every day. Even if I lose, I won't be mad. Seems like we both prepped this pretty reasonably, though, because I don't think that either side is winning right now. Maybe I'm losing. I'm not totally sure. He moves his knight. That's surprising. I don't fully understand why. In fact, I don't understand why at all. Why did he do that? Where does he want to go? I mean, he can't go there. I mean, this pawn is defended. Maybe he wanted to push this, but that doesn't work. I kind of want to play rook f8 so I can play this even faster, but I mean, I could play it right now. Just takes. No, I lose a pawn there. And this rook really isn't doing anything. So even if I do waste a tempo... Oh, I see the point. He's going to play rook f1. But then I get in, and that does actually seem a bit annoying for him. If I actually play this right now, I don't see how he defends this pawn too naturally. How actually would he defend this pawn? He can move his king up. Then I have f5 on the next few moves. I mean, I like playing rook f8 right now because even if he does play rook f1, I think that I'm still pretty happy. I don't think that this can be a bad move. It's just moving to a stronger square. Yeah, this is fascinating, and I might not be playing this correctly in all honesty, but time will tell. And maybe I should have even considered playing queen h4. In fact, that looks very strong. Okay, he does play this. Can I ignore him? I don't think I can. I think that the position demands that I defend this pawn, so I'm going to do it. If I could have sacked it, or if I thought I could have sacked it, trust me, I would have. Because that looks really cool, but don't think I can. And unless he stops... Okay, so he takes. Obviously, I have to recapture. And I should be spending much more time on all of these positions. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. He wants to really solidify this f5 square. Wow, he's doing a great job, I think, keeping it solid. But now I get this, and it's slightly unclear how he's going to defend this pawn. He could move his queen up, but that looks dangerous after a move. Okay. I'm going to go for it. Although, now that I'm looking at it more concretely... Actually, no. I'm fully happy with this, I think. If I played f5 right now, do I lose? I think I lose it. I lose a pawn, right? Right. Here it takes. So, f5, gx f5, gx f5, ex f5. Yeah, takes, and yeah, I mean, I don't have nearly enough attackers. Wait a minute. f5 takes. Can I shut them out? No, that doesn't work either. I think I've got to play queen f4. I mean, h4. And how is he going to defend that pawn without moving his bishop away from the square it wants to be on? I'm not totally sure. Okay, he moves the queen to defend. That does take his eyes off of f5 a little bit. Does he have any other threats? Not that I see. And it looks like I can play knight g5 right now. Wait, can I play f5? Take. Oh, wait, here, takes. I could play f5 right now. But I think it's stronger to move in with the knight. Because I'm not really under that much of a time pressure right now, I feel like. Although, if I play this, he does not get that, actually, because then I take here, then takes, and I'm up a pawn. So I am going... Wait a minute. I need to be very careful to not get my queen trapped, I just realized. Because it looks very easy to get my queen trapped. Here. I thankfully have this, but... Wait a minute. Yeah, I need to be very careful not to get my queen trapped. Wait, yeah. I do not want to lose a game like that. In fact, I might want to play f5 right now. Because here, that would actually force me to either take with check and recaptures. It looks like it gets rid of some of my initiative. I'm not a big fan of that. I think I want to play f5 right now. f5 now, think later. That's my motto. That's my motto. And I might want to play a6 at some point, stop him from going knight b5, attacking this pawn, because that's actually going to be a bit annoying to defend. He takes, obviously. I take, obviously. And I wonder what... I assume I guess he doesn't have to take, but I feel like he probably should, right? If he doesn't take, I'm going to shut out his bishop and then capture here. Oh yeah, that's a move too. That's definitely also a move. But I'm not sure it's a good one. So maybe I should have played knight h5 first. Maybe that would have been more accurate. That's a bit annoying, actually. Yeah, I'll give it to him. If I play here, then takes... Looks like I'm still doing well. Although this game is very, very scary. Oh, wait, actually, he has to be wary of the fork, actually, too. So I might want to go here, but then he goes rook there, and knight there, and it actually does get a little bit messy. I think I'm going to go here to stop him from having any crazy ideas with his rook. I don't want to be in any line of attack. I think this is the better move. And he actually can only capture on here with his bishop right now. Oh. Oh no, wait, no. Yes, this fork does work. This fork works because even though he can capture with it being defended, oh my god, I'm pinned, so it does work. Wow. 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 Because look, here takes... I can't capture there first because the queen is pinning my piece. Wow. I mean, this isn't losing or anything. I'm just really annoyed that that tactic doesn't work. Really annoyed, actually. Let me see this again. Here takes... Yeah, I think that the best I can do is here. Probably. Yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately, because my queen is... Or my piece is pinned. And now he does shut me out, but I don't have anything like that either. Wow. Yeah, this is unfortunate, actually, for my attack. Can't go there. Is my attack dead? No, I hope it's not, but it might be. And I'd like to keep it on a diagonal where it can do something. Here, I obviously lose it. Yeah, this somewhere along the line, I lost the flame of the attack. I probably missed a tactic somewhere. Maybe after here, I should have even, like, moved my king to reinforce this threat. But maybe not. I'm not totally sure. And obviously I can't sack the exchange because that would be insane. Even though I'd like to. Okay, well I guess we'll just slide back for now. I'm gonna put it there. I'm probably gonna play King H8 next. Although I'm slightly regretting not moving back to F8. I did that to keep ideas of this alive, but I mean, he can defend it so easily. I'm gonna play this, try to get my other rook into the game. This is a really this is a battle, which I love, which I absolutely adore. But I mean, I'm so excited to analyze this, even though I have a ton of homework tonight and I'm super tired. Even if I lose this game, it's fascinating. And if he plays knight b5, I'm probably just going to play a6, force him back. Because that move is useful anyway. And it comes with tempo. He could also try to bring his rook in. I don't see a big point in that, though, to be honest. I guess it just comes an open file, but I feel like I still might have a small attack. Not on the level I did before, though. And my biggest weakness is, of course, the d6 pawn. But thankfully, I have a dark squared bishop. And the opponent has navigated masterfully through everything, pretty much. Very annoyed that I didn't get the knight sack in the opening, because that would have been very beautiful. I'll show you the line I was talking about after the game. Okay. Okay. I assume he wants to move his knight and just trade the rooks, which is very annoying to me, but I'm not going to let him. If he tries to move his knight and trade the rooks, I'm going to slide my bishop over to protect it. So I'm going to move my king first right now, so that I can bring my other rook in. I probably should have thought about that for a little bit longer, but I don't have much time. And this would actually come with tempo if he does try to do what I said, because of this threat. Thankfully, now my bishop isn't pinned, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. And he does exactly what I thought he would do. Although the knight here, I guess it can jump here, which is a bit annoying for me, but I'm going to play what I said. I'm going to play what I said. And he has to be careful of this. I doubt he's going to fall for it. He can't play knight here, which is important because I can still play here, pin it, and then push h5. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. Looks like he might have made a bit of a mistake. Which do I move over with, though, is a good question. Not this. I could actually probably do either, but I'd rather bring the rook that isn't doing anything into the attack. Scanning, making sure I didn't miss anything, and it looks like he might have blundered a piece. Wow. After the entire minefield, it's that move that did him in? Maybe not. I'm not totally sure. I might be missing something. But that's what it looks like to me. Gotta always keep an eye on the alignment of your king and your... Yeah, but I mean, I can still play this. And now I'm winning a knight, it looks like. Wow, the entire game, and that's what did him in. Although, I was up a knight yesterday, and we all saw how that went, but opponent resigns, and I think that was an incredibly cool game, even if Engine does look down on it. But we'll see. Wow, I tried to click on there, but game review. Wow, that was so much fun. I love the King's Indian games that go like that. 84 versus 75. 1500 versus 1800. Computer didn't love this game too much, but I liked it. Okay, apparently I had a massive blunder. We're going to see where that was. Wow, let's see. Whew. Okay, so this is all King's Indian stuff. All King's Indian stuff. It says it's good, but on high depth, I think that h6 is the main move. Yeah, h6 is the main move. And yeah, see, h6 is just going to get higher and higher in the engine as it thinks. if you put it on to maximum analysis, I think h6 will get pretty high. Okay, maybe not, but see, the point is that that is up there. The computer called it good. I disagree. I think it's probably one of the better moves. Yeah, and he plays a mistake, which I do punish. And he does play h6, and I take, which is the best move. And like I said, I already have a slight edge. But here's the move I was talking about. The move I was talking about was this. And let's actually turn off the lines for a minute. Turn off the evaluation, because you got to appreciate this without that. Bishop c1, which is best. But okay, I don't know why. Okay, I don't want feedback right now. I'll give feedback in a minute. But look, here's the trap. Takes. The best move here is actually to take with the rook, surprisingly. But people don't like to sack the exchange, so they take with the knight. And now you have the incredible knight takes f2, king f2. Now you come in with a check. Blocking here doesn't work too well because you win because you come in on h2 and you're absolutely crushing. So they try to run. You take with the bishop. Now, if they take on the bishop with the rook, they drop their rook. So they take here with the king. Now check. And here's where it gets... Sorry. That would have blundered the game. That's not the move. It's check with the queen. Definitely not c5 check there. That would be terrible. You check with the queen. They can try to run up, but you're going to see why that doesn't work. So the most resilient is to block here with the bishop. Then you come in with check, moves up, check, moves up, check. And this is pinned, so you do win a piece. And if the king comes down, I mean, I think that's just mate in a few moves. Okay, I'll turn the lines, but yeah, it's mate in 2. So we're going to turn everything back on. And that is an absolutely amazing sequence. So yeah, taking here is wrong, and then... Oh. I guess it wants to go back to g1, but after g1, what do I do? Yeah, I still take this, and then if he recaptures here, I come in with a massive attack. So that was the trap that I had prepped. And unfortunately, I didn't see it. We didn't see it play out on the board. Oh, yeah, most resilient is this, because after this, you have knight c5 check, and it's mate in 2. Sorry. I promise you I wouldn't have played that. I would have played... What's the mate? Oh, it's this. But that's the trap I had planned from my prep. I was super excited to see if it was played. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But enough yapping. Back to the review. Yeah, c5 was good. What should I have done? It wanted me to ignore it. Just push pawns. Okay. Okay, then I missed... Okay, so it really wanted me to push h5. I should have known, to be honest. I was slightly worried about just this, and then I didn't know if I had anything, but because here, I thought here, but I guess I still play okay, yeah, I play f6, and it breaks apart. But I didn't see that. So I did have a miss, but he had a miss too. He could have, I guess brought up the king to bring in the rooks, but didn't play that. Okay, now that was bad too. Okay, I should have played queen at h4 earlier, like I was talking about. b6 is fine. I should have just taken, but I was afraid of taking, I don't know, playing something else, like this, and then doesn't he play this? No, I just fully ignore it. Wow, that's boss. Okay, didn't see that. I played this, everything here is fine. Then I played queen h4, not the best thing there. Should have still played h5. Wow, I really didn't see h5. Then I blundered. What should I have done? Should have brought the knight in like I was talking about. Because then he brings it in for the defense, and I guess I just break out. Oh yeah, it looks like my attack here is crushing, which engine says it is. So I should have brought the knight in like I was talking about. Instead, I actually fully blunder. And now white is winning. I should have played this, but that doesn't work though, because... Oh yeah, so I guess it's equal after that. No, he's up a pawn. Wait, how did I not calculate this? Here takes, takes. But isn't it an equal trade after this? He missed a move. What was it? Wait, how is this winning a pawn for him? How is this winning a pawn for him? I move back, right? Takes. Why wouldn't I just take here? Because then takes 94? Okay, I don't see how this is better for white. I guess my attack's dead, but I still don't see how this is that much better for white. Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that blunder because I don't understand it. But definitely better was to play here, or to play knight g5 with the attack. I guess that I kind of killed the attack with f5 in that exact moment, but things did seem to work out. Now, yeah, playing king h8 is the best move, surprisingly. And now I play this, best move again, wow. And yeah, now I just win the knight. Well, what should he have done? He should have done here. Oh yeah, because that would have stopped me from pushing h5. But now I play bishop g5 to do what? Takes h1 and h5, knight h2. Bishop e3. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is getting messy. Yeah, rook f5 would have been a very annoying punch from the opponent. I honestly probably wouldn't have found bishop g5, but whatever. You live, you learn. And then he does resign after this. And the game could have continued like this. Oh, I wanted him to sack the queen. Wow. Okay, but we're up to 1508. New high score, so very happy about that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.